When you attended the first part of our Top Hats and Tails Magic Hour program in the library, I demonstrated how to do this trick for you one time. Let me show it to you again. As you can see, we have an ordinary paper tube right here. I'm going to take my magic wand, say the magic words, abracadabra, and poof! Look what I just pulled out of this empty tube! Unbelievable! Now, when I turned my tube over this way, you probably saw that the interior is a different shape on this side and this side. The inner tube is a little bit smaller than the outer tube, which is how you're able to conceal the tissue paper or Kleenex inside the tube before the trick begins. I'm going to show you now how to set this trick up, and then I'll demonstrate how to use your own paper and supplies to make a tube all your own. What you do is you make sure your piece of tissue paper fits inside the tube, in between the smaller piece and the bigger piece. It's going to go right where my finger is there. You just want to gently push it down, push it down, push it down, push it down until you can no longer see the tissue paper sticking out when you hold it like this or like this. And when you hold it like this or like this, nobody can tell that the tube is a different size or that there's something hidden there. And then you just want to practice pulling this out in one solid motion. So now let's work on building a brand new kit. Should have come with 2 sheets of red paper. They might be a different color, but they'll still work exactly the same. What you want to do is take your paper and stick them together like this. Then you're going to use a stapler or tape or glue or whatever you decide is correct to connect the 2 tubes together, the 2 sheets of paper into a tube, So the first thing you want to do is take your 1 sheet of paper and actually separate it. We're going to try it this way, even though when I first attempted this, it didn't work out so well. Then you're going to make your tube. Staple shut on this end, staple shut on this end. And they're roughly the same size on both ends. Now, you're going to take your second sheet of paper and you're going to form another tube. But what you want to do is make sure it fits inside the first tube. And now that you have 2 pieces of paper right nicely lined up together, you're going to want to give them a nice staple so that everything put together, and when they look inside, all they see is 1 tube. And now you're going to take that inner sheet of paper from the top and you're going to roll it up so that it's a little bit smaller and you've got space to play around with on the inside of your tube. And then you're going to staple them together like so. Now you have one side normal, looks normal, one side not so normal, and you can stick your sheet of tissue paper, and you'll want to practice with different size pieces of tissue paper to see what works best for you personally. But once you have it set up like this, you can pull out your tissue paper all at once and you're good to go. Well, work on your kits and practice, practice, practice until you get this trick down perfect. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.